Yo, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Pothead Ceramics. My name is Carlos, where we explore the things that involve pottery and clay and all the things that are possible and all the things that we want to make, like awesome coffee cups like this. Right now, just sitting in the backyard, enjoying my cup of coffee, getting ready to start a video for you guys, because today is a special day. Today is Wednesday, September 16th, which means that this is today's new Etsy restock. And you guys, we're gonna do a kiln unloading, and you guys are gonna get a first look. And by tonight, by 6 p.m., you guys will be able to start buying all the stuff you see in this very video. But you guys, I'm just enjoying a gorgeous Colorado morning with my coffee, watering the grass, keeping it green. This is how you're supposed to start your mornings on Pothead Ceramics. Today's agenda, we're gonna do a kiln unloading. I'm gonna react to all the pottery. I have seen the top layer, but I have not opened the rest of it to see everything else. So my reaction is gonna be real. You guys are gonna see my real reaction and actually what I truly think of each one. Based off of the things that I saw on the top shelf, I'm very optimistic of what the rest of the kiln is gonna look like, but you guys can decide for yourself. And like I said, later today, when you guys are watching this video, all of the pottery that's in today's video will be live on the Etsy store so that you guys can go purchase. These mugs will be about $25. There's a couple other ones that are a little bit bigger, a little bit more intricate in design, a little bit more complicated, so those will probably be like $30. There's some bowls, and there's some other things from the first video of the kiln unloading that I did that I've had done for, I don't know, a few weeks now. Let's go ahead and have a seat, drink some more of this coffee, and then we're gonna jump into the pottery studio. All right guys, see you in a sec. All right you guys, it's time for kiln unloading. Round 2, cup of coffee, here we go. Like I said, I have already seen this first layer. So this first layer is not really a surprise to me, but I did say when we were outside that if this stuff that's on this top layer is consistent all the way down through the very, very bottom, you know what that means? That means thumbs up on everything, man. So let's do this. Let's get another drink and let's start unloading, and I'm gonna give you guys my truly honest reactions the same way that I did when I first saw this top layer. And then after this, everything I haven't seen. You guys are gonna see this stuff with me for the first time. And then tonight, that Etsy drops, man. I'm super, super excited. Let's get going. All right, let's do this. First up, I had a custom order. This was a picture that a student of mine from the dojo had ordered, and they wanted the same thing as like one of my test subjects. This one came out really cool. Next, we have the little series I did of some pouring bowls. I made 2 really awesome identical pouring bowls, and these, they came out exactly what I wanted to. All the carvings, the glaze ran inside of all the carvings exactly the correct way. I was really happy with this one. Check this out. And then the other cool thing is that they have like this gray on the inside. It's a little hard to catch on camera, but I'll try to get some shots better for you guys later on. But I mean, just that color right there, it's like a grayish, greenish. It's very cool. And then it kind of runs over the blue and creates like this darker blue. It's really awesome. Let's keep going. Ooh, so now we are on to some mugs. The mugs is what everybody's been waiting for. These ones came out amazing. I actually see the one that I think I'm gonna steal. I don't know yet. I gotta look at all of them first. I always kind of steal a coffee mug, but wow, man, these came out just amazing. These look exactly like the test subjects, which is good because that means that, you know, it's consistent. But check this one out. Got like a bluish, grayish tint. This might be the one I steal. Oh, here's another one, another blue. Here's one of the first Colorado cups. Oh, that's interesting. So like, this is kind of what I was wondering. I didn't know if this was gonna work or not. So what I did is I did 5 of, like when I do a series of something, I always do like 5. It's just an easy number to go with. So with that, I did 5 Colorado mugs. Now, the Colorado mugs, I haven't really done this concept before. It's the first time in my ceramic career that I've ever tried this method with something like this exactly on a mug. Mugs were something I didn't really get a lot into because they take a little bit more work. I mean, you got to do this, you got to throw the cylinder, you got to make the handle. If you're gonna do stuff like this, you got to do that. So it's just like a multi-piece thing, and it just takes a lot of extra work on top of the trimming, on top of the, you know, prepping the surfaces. Like, it's just a long list. So doing mugs always takes a little bit longer. And the concept with these ones is I figured I would glaze 2 of them that kind of cracked a little bit, just to kind of make sure I sealed up any of the things that cracked, and it wouldn't even notice, you wouldn't even notice. And so the red is on the Colorado one. So if you guys saw some of the pictures in the Instagram posts or even the Facebook posts, the top of the C right here is going to be red, and then the inside is supposed to be like a goldish yellow brown for like the sunset of the Colorado, and then of course the blue for the Colorado mountains. But I'm gonna show you guys this up close, so every time I show you guys these, I'll just explain it as I show you. See how on the cup, like the cup is very grayish. It's got that red undertint because of the red clay. And then that's just, you know, stuff. I mean, that just kind of files off, but that's nothing to worry about. But very nice handle, very, you know, straight line-ish. And then, but the glaze though, look at the glaze. So when you're looking at this, you can see that on top right here, this is the red, and that's that red iron oxide that actually will shine through. And then on top right here is supposed to be the yellow, the brownish, goldish color, and then of course the Colorado Blue Mountains. So this is one of the few that I actually did that are glazed over like this, rather than this whole part waxed, like how the bottom is waxed, and that's why this bottom doesn't have any glaze on it, because you don't want the glaze to run down, so you always have to wax the bottoms. This one I did not wax, this one I let the glaze run over obviously, but there's 2 more that are in there that don't have any of the glaze over, and they're waxed, and it's just the raw underglaze, which might be even cooler. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. All right, guys, let's keep going. Ooh, I like these, yeah. So this is actually the red iron oxide, just completely underneath, which is really, really awesome. It's cool because it has like this purple tint to it. Like, it's really interesting because I really haven't ever seen that with any other way that I've done this. But for some reason, the red iron oxide, it really gives it another hue. It's got like a blue purple tint to it that kind of turns into that gray, but then it's got like a brown and a red tint to it because of like the red clay underneath, and it's like, they're just really cool looking, man. Like, I really like those. I really like the way these came out. So check these ones out. So it's really hard to pick that up on camera, but it's got like a red hue to it. It looks really cool. The lighting that I have in here isn't the greatest of lighting. The lighting inside the studio is a little bit better, so it's like kind of catching both, but that one came out really cool. And then so did this one. See, there's some of that purple hint. Yeah, so these are gonna be up tonight. Ooh, I see you. Ooh, that's not bad. That's pretty sick. Sick. Oh, okay. Check this bowl out, you guys. Whoa, right? Look at that. So that has all 4 of the underglazes. So I believe this is the blue. That's the blue. This is the blue. And that's it for the blue. And then like that line right there in the center, that's black. So then that means that this is black. Yeah, this is black and this is black. And then those cups that I just showed you with the red iron, that's this right here with the red iron, and then this one over here. And then the center one right there, that's that white, that's that gold. It didn't really come out on the Colorado cup. It didn't really come out here either. It looks best without the glaze over it, honestly. But that's pretty sick. I mean, this is just like a cool little bowl. It's got like these little ripples and cool. Hey, here's the other pouring bowl. This came out really good, just like the other one, almost identical. Some more of these mugs. Oh yeah, these. Ooh, that's sick. Sick. Oh, some more blue. There's a lot of blue in here, you guys. So these came out perfect. These are perfect little coffee cups. They're not too big. They're just right. Enough for 2 fingers to go in the handles. Wow, that one came out really cool. I love the way that that glaze right in there. That's sick. All right, here's the 2 blues. Boom. Those came out pretty sick. Just small enough. I gotta have that coffee break in between. Alright. And, oh, it came out sick. Here's just a little mini one that I kind of threw just for my grandma. She wanted a bunch of these little tiny things like this, just like little mini handheld cups for all of her sisters. So this is gonna go towards my grandma. Not hard to bring it out on camera, but after we unload all this stuff and you guys get the reactions, we're gonna go ahead and do some awesome B-roll of all of these. I'm gonna show you guys this one. Yeah, this is another red iron oxide. So that same one I just showed you, that's the same thing. So that's pretty cool. The red iron comes out really good. So this one kind of washed out in the back over here, but that's okay. You're not really seeing that because your hand covers that when you're holding it. So when you're holding it, you're actually seeing this. Yeah. Oh, you guys like my shirt? Einstein? Yeah. All right, let's keep going. And this is the last of all of them. Ooh, I'm seeing some good things in there. That's a lot of mugs. All right, little tiny one. So here's another mini. Pretty sick. This is one of the ones that got glazed over. So you can see it's a little bit better right here. So the red came out a little bit more, that yellow came out a little bit more, and then the blue, yeah. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Don't make fun of me, that was one of my first handles. That one didn't come out right. No, I mean, it still came out right. I mean, you can still hold it. It's just, this is a small cup. Another Colorado one, but this one was the one that I said before that's not glazed over, and that looks very rustic. If you guys are into that look, this mug is for you guys. I mean, look at that. That's dope. Turn that thing all the way around, just nice and smooth. It's just like that greenish gray on top of the Colorado red clay. So this is what's crazy about this cup, right? This cup is made with real, authentic Colorado clay, made in Pueblo, Colorado, from Pueblo, Colorado ceramic artists, made by myself, which is a Colorado native. This clay is Colorado red clay. It's got a Colorado logo. It's got the red, it's got the yellow, it's got the blue for the mountains. I mean, what more do you want? Like, if you're a Colorado person, if you're a Colorado native, this mug is for you. You need to go buy this right now. Link in the description. Go buy this right now. It's like 25 bucks. Go buy it. Thanks. Okay, let's keep going. Cool, you guys, we just pulled everything out of the kiln. Let's take everything outside and let's get those dope B-roll shots I promised you guys. Let's hit it. right, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in for this Pothead Ceramics episode 3 of these mugs. I think this is the one I'm gonna steal right here. That's the one. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next weekend for another video. Oh, before I go, these right here, it's September 16th. That means these are available on Etsy right now. Link in the description. You like any of the mugs that you saw in today's video? Go get them, guys. First come, first serve.